Hello everyone, this is lesson number 18, last one in chapter 3, HSK 5. The text is called Having Choices in Life Makes Change Possible. And let's first listen.
第3课，人生有选择，一切可改变。课文：人生有选择，一切可改变。
翟峰和妻子都是铁路工人，工作稳定，待遇不错。他们有房有车，从不用为生活发愁。可翟峰却不想一辈子过这样平静的生活。通过电视，翟峰迷上了帆船。他觉得帆船能带他撞开世界之门。只要有一艘船，就能航行在无边无际的海上，到任何自己想去的地方。由于翟峰和妻子没有积蓄，于是卖房卖车，买下了一艘二手船。翟峰叫它彩虹号。出发前，翟峰自学了航海知识。然而，包括翟峰的父母，所有人都觉得翟峰疯了。2012年11月24日，辞了职的翟峰和妻子带着休学的女儿，第一次驾驶帆船出海了。白天，翟峰和妻子轮流驾船，女儿在船上看书、学习、画画。下午，海面平静时，翟峰会和妻子下海游泳或者钓鱼。该吃饭时，妻子会给全家人做一顿美味的海鲜。傍晚是一家人最舒适的时候，干完活，一家人坐在一起，用电脑看看电影或者聊聊天儿。这样的生活是翟峰盼望已久的。以前陆地上的夜晚，他们在各自的房间，一家人没有更多的交流。中国有句老话，可上山勿下海。美好的时刻过去后，是一个个紧张的夜晚。一路上，翟峰一家经历了船身着火、漏水等大大小小10多次险情。他们最怕雷电交加的时刻，因为小船随时有可能被下一道闪电击到。一家3口只能紧紧拥抱在一起，希望闪电快快过去。在经历了8个月，航行了4000多海里之后，翟峰一家终于回到了家。翟峰相信，一切只是开始，航海就是他人生道路上一段长长的台阶，通向他想要的未来。我和太太想要看看这个时代，这个世界到底是什么样子。人生有选择，一切可改变。下一站，他们想去澳大利亚和新西兰。等待今年11月的北风南下之时，他们将再次出发。
So, we listen this one, and it's some story. Some story from some author. Let's see. As you can see, the first one is Zhai Feng. It's a new word. It's just his name, Zhai Feng. Both Zhai Feng and his wife are railway workers with a stable jobs and good pay. 铁路 railway railroad. 稳定 stable. 待遇 treatment salary remuneration. So Zhai Feng 和妻子 Zhai Feng and his wife 都是铁路工人。So the 工人 is a worker, railway worker. 铁路工人。工作稳定。So the job is stable. 工作稳定。待遇不错。And the treatment is good. 待遇不错。Salary. So 翟峰和妻子都是铁路工人，工作稳定，待遇不错。 They have a house and a car and never worry about life. 发愁 to worry, to be anxious about something. 他们有房有车 They have a 房子的房 This short version 鸡翅的翅 So 有房有车从不用 And 从 it's like ever and never You can say 从不 never 用为不是从 from ever 不用 no need to 为生活发愁 for life be worry you can say and or worry about life 为生活发愁他们有房有吃从不用为生活发愁 But Zhai Feng didn't want to live such a peaceful life all his life 平静 calm and peaceful 可人 but 可是但是可窄风却 this one but 窄风 however you can say 却 however 不想 don't want didn't want 一辈子 his whole life 过 here is like to spend or to live 这样 this way 过这样 to spend or to live this way 这样平静的生活this you can say 这样平静的生活 this peaceful life 平静的生活 or such a peaceful life 可翟峰却不想一辈子过这样平静的生活一辈子过 it's one word it's not a word right it's not. Through TV, Zhai Feng became fascinated by sailing boats. He felt that sailing boat could help him open the gate of the world. 通过 through something 迷上 to be fascinated, to be obsessed with 迷上 it's from HSK 6迷上帆船 sailboat. So 通过电视 through TV 翟峰迷上了became fascinated 迷上了帆船 about by sailing boat 帆船他觉得帆船能带 can bring 他撞开世界之门世界之门 it's a gate of the world 撞开 it's to open there is no 撞开撞开 cracked open knocked open break open because 撞 it's to hit something can't open you can say help him open interesting he felt that the sailing boat could take him through the gates of the world interesting 撞开通过电视翟峰迷上了帆船这个帆船不是 sailing boat or sailboat sailing sailboat so just it's not verb it's a noun right 他觉得帆船能带他撞开世界之门as long as there is a ship he can sail on the endless sea and never and go wherever he wants 航行 this one to sail to navigate 航行无边无际 no boundaries no end you can say boundless or vast because 这个际 it's like I think 际 is right it's an end of something 无边无际 it's idiom right just without border 任何 any whatever 只要 so you can say as long as or only need 只要 as long as 只要有一艘船 so as long as you have a boat or a ship 就能 he can 航行 to sail 在无边无际的海上。海上works together. Zhai works Zhai and Shang work together on something. 无边无际的海，无边无际的海，对的海。On a boundless sea. 到任何到 to arrive 任何自己想去的地方 any you can say 任何 any 自己想 himself want or he wants 自己想去的地方 I think it's with a zero tone 地方right 地方哇什么不是 zero tone 的地方什么地方对自己想去的地方 so any place he wants to go 只要有一艘船就能航行在无边无际的海上到任何自己想要的地方我想去的地方since Zhai Feng and his wife had no savings, he sold his house and car and bought a second-hand boat, which Zhai Feng called the rainbow. 由于 due to or because of 由于其子 or by the reason of 其子积蓄 savings to save 二手 second-hand. 由于因为 also 由于翟峰和妻子没有积蓄 they didn't have any savings 积蓄于是 that's why you can say 由于 works together with 于是 as a result 卖车 they sold a house and sold a car and 买这个买 to buy 这个卖 to sold to sell 买下了 they bought 一艘二手船二手 the second hand boat so just a measure word 翟峰叫它 and 翟峰 call it 彩虹号彩虹 it's a rainbow how it's just a number but I think there is no meaning here and it's just 彩虹由于翟峰和妻子没有积蓄于是卖房卖车买下了一艘二手船翟峰叫它彩虹号Before departure, Zhai Feng taught himself sailing knowledge. 自学 to study on one's own. 航海 navigation seafaring. 航海 fit to travel on the sea, related to travel by sea, living one's life at sea. Seafaring. 知识 knowledge. 出发前 so before the leaving departure, 翟峰自学了 he taught himself learning 航海知识 taught himself 航海知识 so faring navigation knowledge 知识出发前翟峰自学了航海知识 However, everyone, including Zhai Feng's parents, felt that Zhai Feng got crazy. 然而 but, however, 包括 include to consist of 包括然而包括翟峰的父母 however, including his parents, 翟峰的父母所有人 so everyone 都觉得 everyone's thought or felt you can say 翟峰 疯了，这个疯了，疯了 ，it's got crazy。对，疯了 ，get crazy。然而，包括翟峰的父母，所有人都觉得翟峰疯了，疯了。The same 疯 as 疯，just another character. On November 24, 2012, Zhai Feng, who resigned, and his wife took the daughter who had dropped out of school to sail for the first time. 辞职 to resign, 辞职 to resign, 妻子 wife, 休学 to suspend schooling, 休学 drop out suspension, just a break. Seal just to stop, to rest or to stop something. 驾驶 to drive to pilot, 帆船 sailing boat. 2012年11月20日24日，对，24辞了职 you can say 辞职 it's a verb, but you can say 辞职了 or 辞了职 just because you can put the slang inside of this, because 辞 it's a verb, 职 it's a noun, so they leave a place, you can say, or resigned. 辞了职的翟峰 that resign 和妻子带着 they bring 女儿 daughter, but which daughter? 休学的女儿 daughter that dropped out of school. 第一次 first time 驾驶帆船出海了 first time they sail 这个 because 驾驶 it's to drive to pilot sailing boat. 驾驶帆船出海了，出海 it's to go to sea, right? To boat, put to the sea, cruise, voyage, sailboat. So the sail for the first time. 2012年11月24日辞了职的翟峰和妻子带着休学的女儿第一次驾驶帆船出海了。During the day, Zhai Feng and his wife took turns to drive the boat. 妻子 wife 轮流 in turns. 白天 in a day, like white day 白天，翟峰和妻子 so his and his wife 轮流驾船is to drive a boat, and 轮流 by turns, took turns to drive the boat. 白天翟峰和妻子轮流驾船。Next one, the daughter reads, studies and paints on the boat. 女儿在船上 so daughter on the boat 在船上看书 reading 学习 studying 画画 and drawing. 女儿在船上看书学习画画。In the afternoon, when the sea is calm, Zhai Feng and his wife go swimming on a fishing in the sea. 平晴空，妻子 wife 游泳 swimming, 钓鱼 this one fishing 钓鱼 to fish. 下午 afternoon, 海面平晴时 so 海 it's a sea, 面 it's a surface, so 就是 surface of the sea or over the sea just 海面平静calm 时 so at 的时候是 at the time 翟峰会和就是会 like usually 和妻子 with a wife 下海go to 下海 mean go to water go into business interesting. Shanghai. So Shanghai is just to go to the sea or really to start a business. 他起了工作，下海做了一名商人。下海哇，下海 to go to the water 游泳 swimming 或者钓鱼 fishing。下午海面平静时，翟峰会和妻子下海游泳或者钓鱼。When it's time for meal, the wife cook delicious seafood for the whole family. 该吃饭时，妻子会给全家走。该吃饭时，应该的该you need to eat, so just time for it. 该吃饭时 when it's time of eating, 妻子会 also 是会 usually 妻子会给全家人走 for the whole family 做一顿美味的海鲜。他cooking 美味 delicious 海鲜 seafood 一顿 so delicious seafood as you can see just a measure word for meal 一顿美味的 a meal dinner right 该吃饭时妻子会给全家人做一顿美味的海鲜。One meal of delicious seafood. Interesting. The evening is the most comfortable time for family. 傍晚 in the evening and dusk 舒适 comfortable cozy. 傍晚是一家人最舒适的时候。So the evening for family is most comfortable time, most cozy time. 最舒适的时候。After finishing the work, the whole family sits together, watching movies on the computer or chatting. So they have an internet, as I can understand. 电脑 computer 电影 movie. 干完活 it's do some job. 干完 so finishing. So 干完活 finishing because 干 is to do, 活 it's deal. So when you finish work, 干完活干完活一家人坐在一起 so the whole family sit together 用电脑 and using computer 看看电影 to watching movies 或者聊聊天儿also 聊聊 is talking 聊聊天儿 also just talking chatting 干完活一家人坐在一起用电脑看看电影或者聊聊天儿聊聊天儿聊聊天儿 Well, you can say 聊天 or 聊天儿 also good. This kind of life is what Zhai Feng has been looking forward for a long time. 盼望 to hope for, to look forward. So 这样的生活 so this type of life 是翟峰盼望the 翟峰 strive for 一求的，这个以 from 疫情的以 so just already 求 a long time，这个求not just long but only long time or just for time, right？ 以求 long time just together long time。对不起，这个以求 already for a long time, just right, already long awaited. Interesting. For example, one heart admires it for a long time. 心仪已久。this one. 渴望已久。Also the same as 盼望已久 I think. 这样的生活是翟峰盼望已久的。渴望 is the same one, just 渴 it's. Oh, trust. Before the night on land, they were in their rooms and the family had no much communication. On land, right? Before they started. 陆地 on the land opposite to sea. 各自 each respective. 交流 exchange to communication. So, 以前 so before 陆地上 on the land 的夜晚 so nights on the land. 他们在各自的房间 so they each person in a separate room in his own respective room. 他们在各自的房间 in each own room. 一家人没有更多的交流 so the whole family 没有更多的交流 so they didn't talk much. They had no much communication. 更多的交流 communication 交流。以前陆地上的夜晚，他们在各自的房间，一家人没有更多的交流，更多的这个就是 just higher much this more，更多的交流，more interaction great more exchange further，okay。There is old Chinese saying that you can go up in the mountains instead of going down in this ashram. There is old Chinese saying that you can go up to the mountains instead of going down to the sea. It's just after the sentence, it's close. It's a short pause and then another Chinese and another part. 中国有句老话 so China or Chinese China has old saying 有句老话 old saying 可上山勿下海 so 可 is like 可以 so you can go up to mountains 上山勿 do not 下海 go to sea so because in the sea it's more dangerous than in mountains as they consider it. 中国有句老话，客上山，勿下海。老话 or saying proverb，老话。After the good moments passed, it was a tense night. 美好 beautiful，紧张 nervous。美好的时刻过去，so the时刻 it's a moment, so the great moment. 美好的时刻过去，过去 is past. 后 after this 是一个紧张的夜晚。It's very 一个紧张的。I don't know why or just too good. Okay. 一个紧张 nervous 夜晚 night。So 美好的时刻过去后，是一个紧张的夜晚。一个是每个个 individual person one by one。 I think it's 一个头两个脑，不是 I think it's not So why? Because along the way, Zheng Fei experienced more than a dozen dangerous situations such as fire and water leakage on the ship hull. 经历 experience 着火 catch a fire ignite. Oh, ignite. I like this word. Ignite. 漏水 to leak. 险情 dangerous situation. 险危险的险，情就是情，险情 hazard. 一路上 so on the way. 一路上翟峰一家经历了 so the whole family experienced 船身着火 so on the board 船身着火fire catch a fire 漏水 leakage of water 灯 here's and so on and another is this one 大大小小 big and small all kind of 十多次险情十多次 the more than 10 times 险情 some dangerous situation more than a dozen dangerous situations such as fire and water leakage on ship hull 好什么意思 main body of ship or vessel pробоина ship's hull okay 一路上翟峰一家经历了this one 船身 on the board on the right the 船身 it's just the hull ship's hull 一路上翟峰一家经历了船身着火漏水等大大小小十多次险情 okay They are most afraid of thunder and lightning because the boat may be struck by the next lightning at any time. The family of three can only hug each other tightly, hoping that the lightning will pass quickly. 雷电 thunder and lightning 随时 at any time 闪电 lightning 拥抱 to embrace to hug. 他们最怕 they most fear 雷电交加的时刻 the moment of 雷电交加什么意思happened at the same time or one by one no it's so they're just continuously going thunderstorm 雷电交加的时刻 at the moment of thunder 因为小船 because of this small boat 随时 at any time 有可能 there is a possibility 被下一道闪电击倒这个击 it's a strike 击倒 to get a strike from lightning 被下一道闪电击倒下 I think 下手so that it's from top from sky to there and down just measure word for lightning 闪电起 I think for maybe for 起 okay 一家三口 so the family of three people 三口 three mouth or just three person 只能 only can 紧紧拥抱 tightly hugging each other 在一起 hugging together 希望闪电快快过去 and hoping for lightning 快快 very quickly 过去 goes away each other, hug each other tightly. 他们最怕雷电交加的时刻，因为小船随时有可能被下一道闪电击倒。一家三口只能紧紧拥抱在一起，希望闪电快快过去。After 8 months and more than 4,000 nautical miles, the Zhai Feng family finally returned home. 经历 experience, 航行 sailing 终于 at last. 在经历了8个月 ，so you could say 在 or after, 在经历 so she experienced of 8 months. 经历了哇，这算是在经历了，为什么？ have experienced 哇 after having experienced， 在经历了8个月，航行了sail more than 4000多海里sea miles 之后 after， 翟峰以下的翟峰 and family 终于 finally 回到了家 returns to home， 回到 to return home， 回到家 returns to home。在经历了8个月，航行了4000多海里之后，翟峰一家终于回到了家。Zhai Feng believes that everything is just the beginning, and sailing is a long step in his life, leading to the future he wants. 相信 to believe to trust 航海 navigation 人生 life 道路 road path 台阶 steps a flight of steps 未来 future. So Zhai Feng 相信 so the Zhai Feng believes 一切只是开始 so everything just is 开始 is beginning is beginning 航海就是 sailing 就是他人生道路上 sailing is a long step in his life。航海就是他人生 in his life 道路人生道路 is his life journey life way 上 on his journey 上一段长长的台阶 his 一段这个手 measure word for short 长长 long 的台阶 a step is a long step in his life 一段 it's not a short it's just some period of life 一段长长的台阶同 leading to the future he wants 通好像通过就通向他要的未来他想要的未来 so future that he wants 他想要的未来 this one interesting 通向 opening to lead to something 对 leading to something 通向 but this road is leading to Beijing 这条路通向北京通向北京翟峰相信一切只是开始航海就是他人生道路上一段长长的台阶通向他想要的未来通向他的 leading to his wants okay my wife and I want to see what this era is and what this world looks like 太太时代 era age 到底 in the end or after all 我和太太 I and my wife 想要看看这个时代 wants to look at this era 看看这个时代 这个世界到底什么样子 ？So this world 这个世界到底 in the end or after all 是什么样子 ？What's look like 什么样子 ？Should be all about looks like 什么样子？right，长什么样子？它长什么样子？所以我和太太想要看看这个时代，这个世界到底是什么样子？There are choices in life, everything can be changed. So this is just name of a text. 人生有选择，一切可改变。So the life has a choice. 人生有选择，一切 everything 可以 possible 改变 to change。人生有选择，一切可改变。Next stop, they want to go to Australia and New Zealand. 下一站 so the next stop, 他们想去 they want to go to 澳大利亚 Australia 和新西兰 and New Zealand. 下一站，他们想去澳大利亚和新西兰。Waiting for the north wind in November this year. When the north wind goes south, they will set off again. 等待 to wait something. 再次 again for the second time. 等待今年 so waiting this year. 11月的北风 the north wind in November. November snow wind. 北风南下之时 when the north wind goes south. 北风南下之时南下 is go to south. 南下 south wind. 他们将这个将的 same as 会 they will 再次 again 出发 to departure or set off. 等待今年11月的北风南下之时 at the time of 的时候之时，他们将再次出发 time moment 之时 at the time of something, but it's very formal. 学而时习之。Okay. So this story adapted from City Express, author Huang Xing. 改编 adapt 都市 City Metropolis 作者改编自 so adapted from 都市快报 Express 快报 quite fast report 作者 and author 黄小星改编自都市 is a city just 都市快报作者黄翔 Okay, let's listen one more time. I think it will be useful.
文，人生有选择，一切可改变。
翟峰和妻子都是铁路工人，工作稳定，待遇不错。他们有房有车，从不用为生活发愁。可翟峰却不想一辈子过这样平静的生活。通过电视，翟峰迷上了帆船。他觉得帆船能带他撞开世界之门。只要有一艘船，就能航行在无边无际的海上，到任何自己想去的地方。由于翟峰和妻子没有积蓄，于是卖房卖车，买下了一艘二手船。 翟峰叫它彩虹号。出发前，翟峰自学了航海知识。然而，包括翟峰的父母，所有人都觉得翟峰疯了。2012年11月24日，辞了职的翟峰和妻子带着休学的女儿，第一次驾驶帆船出海了。白天，翟峰和妻子轮流驾船，女儿在船上看书、学习、画画。下午，海面平静时，翟峰会和妻子下海游泳或者钓鱼。该吃饭时，妻子会给全家人做一顿美味的海鲜。傍晚是一家人最舒适的时候，干完活，一家人坐在一起，用电脑看看电影或者聊聊天儿。这样的生活是翟峰盼望已久的。以前陆地上的夜晚，他们在各自的房间，一家人没有更多的交流。中国有句老话，可上山勿下海。美好的时刻过去后，是一个个紧张的夜晚。一路上，翟峰一家经历了船身着火、漏水等大大小小10多次险情。他们最怕雷电交加的时刻，因为小船随时有可能被下一道闪电击到。一家3口只能紧紧拥抱在一起，希望闪电快快过去。在经历了8个月，航行了4000多海里之后，翟峰一家终于回到了家。翟峰相信，一切只是开始，航海就是他人生道路上一段长长的台阶，通向他想要的未来。我和太太想要看看这个时代，这个世界到底是什么样子。人生有选择，一切可改变。下一站，他们想去澳大利亚和新西兰。等待今年11月的北风南下之时，他们将再次出发。
So that's all for today, and see you in the next one.